Sit in an economy seat for more than a few hours, and you will inevitably start to feel the walls closing in on you. Escaping that cramped, restrictive box is a universal travel goal. The problem is how airlines sell you that escape. They use the exact same label, first class, for products that share almost nothing in common. You might pay a premium expecting a baseline upgrade, like a slightly wider seat and a free drink. But under that exact same first-class umbrella, other airlines are selling $17,000 flying apartments with private cocktail lounges. To understand this, we plot the cost of a ticket against the physical space acquired. The initial upgrade progression is linear, but at the upper tiers, the price curve rockets upward exponentially, while actual physical utility remains practically flat. We need to strip away the marketing hype, the warm towels and the designer amenity kits, to see where your cash or credit card points are actually buying measurable value. Understanding this precise ratio of price to utility is the only reliable way to stop yourself from spending thousands of dollars on a meaningless label. Let's establish our baseline with Tier 1, domestic first class. You'll find this on short-haul routes. To secure this upgrade, you're usually putting down a moderate cash fee or cashing in a relatively small balance of airline miles. In return, you get some concrete soft perks. You board the plane early, they keep your cranberry juice full, and a basic cheese plate. The trade-off breaks down when you measure the physical seat itself. This overhead comparison shows a standard economy seat next to a domestic premium seat. Passengers regularly pay a heavy premium for this upgrade, only to find out their seat offers just a few extra inches of legroom, and sometimes it doesn't even recline. You are paying a markup for the illusion of luxury. A cheese plate and a slight bump in shoulder room rarely justify the extra hundreds of dollars required to sit there. The math changes entirely when we move to Tier 2, long-haul business or international first class, built specifically for flights crossing the 10-hour mark. Getting into this cabin requires a serious commitment. You are either dropping a massive point balance you've saved for years or paying a very high cash fare. The amenities scale up to match. You are handed a robust kit with lip balm, skincare, and sleep masks, followed by multi-course hot meals. This matrix shows why this tier is different. Under hard product, we have the critical feature, a lay-flat bed. That bed is a biological tool. You can hit REM sleep crossing oceans. The X factor becomes recovering your circadian rhythm and saving your first day. You are trading a high upfront cost to eliminate the physiological toll of jet lag and physical exhaustion. By treating the ticket as an investment in your health and your immediate productivity at your destination, Tier 2 delivers the highest functional return in aviation. And then there is Tier 3. Ultra-luxury first class represents the absolute ceiling of commercial aviation extravagance. To sit here, you are either draining the highest-tier credit card point reserves in existence or spending upwards of $15,000 to $17,000 out of pocket. At this price, you are buying architectural novelty. The airline is flying fully enclosed private suites and full-service cocktail bars at 30,000 feet. The soft products become completely excessive. Private chauffeurs to the airport, high-end sleepwear provided on board, and unlimited top-shelf champagne. Look at this bar chart comparing the actual quality of sleep between Tier 2 and Tier 3. They sit at the exact same height. Paying an extra $12,000 doesn't buy proportionally better rest than a standard international business class bed. The moment you cross into this pricing territory, you are no longer paying for functional transport utility. You are paying for social novelty. Ultra-luxury first class is an investment in a highly curated bucket list entertainment event, not a practical solution for getting from point A to point B. Here is a quadrant chart mapping the financial effort required against the actual value you get for all three tiers. Tier 1, domestic first, lands in the bottom left. The cost is relatively low, but the functional value is equally low. Tier 2, long-haul business, lands high on the value axis while staying centered on cost. This is the sweet spot of value generation. Tier 3, ultra-luxury, pushes to the extreme top right. You are paying the maximum possible cost to reach maximum novelty. Because the relationship between price and value is so nonlinear, you have to align your upgrade strategy with what you actually need the flight to do for you. True ROI happens when you accurately identify whether you are buying space, sleep, or status. If you are a pragmatic upgrader, your goal is maximizing cash flow and preserving miles balances. You should stick strictly to Economy Plus for domestic routes. Avoid the trap of paying hundreds of dollars for a premium seat that doesn't even recline. If you are a long-haul optimizer, your priority is biological recovery and arriving at a distant time zone ready to work. You should hoard your credit card points exclusively for Tier 2 lay flatbeds. That is where your miles yield the absolute highest functional return. If you are an experience seeker sitting on massive point reserves, you are looking for a highly memorable bucket list event. Splurge on Tier 3 only if you accept that the massive point premium you are paying is entirely for prestige and mid-air entertainment. Applying this framework forces you to stop guessing. It turns the airline upgrade process from a marketing gamble into a calculated, optimized decision.